Andrea Quijada, and I'm the Executive Director of the Media Literacy Project. So we proudly also want to share with you our new organizational logo, which is featured right here. So today I stand in solidarity with the staff of MLP. Please raise your hands, folks. These are the people that helped make today happen, that have been on the ground, running around for the last couple of months doing this Broadband campaign. So we're fighting to ensure that New Mexico is not left behind in the digital divide.
That's right.
We also stand with the Media Action Grassroots Network. Today, hundreds of organizations across the country are participating in this National Day of Action as we show our love for broadband. So as we get started here talking about the internet, let me ask you a couple of questions. How many of you out there need the internet to do homework, apply for jobs, seek public assistance, or stay connected to your family?
That's right.
Let's see it. I want to see it. Right? How many of you cannot get high-speed internet in your home because it's too expensive or because the service isn't available in your neighborhood? Okay, look around you. This is very real. MLP stands with you as we say to you that you are not alone.
That's right.
New Mexico is one of the least connected states in the country. We need high-speed internet, or what we call broadband, to reach all of us from rural areas in Carlsbad and Clayton, to the pueblos of Zia, Isleta, and Laguna, to areas in Albuquerque that are solely provided with dial-up or nothing at all. We need broadband for our jobs, for our health, for our education, for our families. For this reason, we want the Federal Communications Commission to make broadband a universal service.
That's right.
Just like the telephone. Making it a universal service means that monies would be allocated to the Universal Service Fund and that the infrastructure we need to bring the internet to rural areas would be built. Community needs would be placed ahead of corporate profits.
That's right.
New Mexico needs universal broadband. Our congressional delegation agrees. Today I am pleased to announce that Senator Tom Udall, Senator Jeff Bingaman, Congressman Martin Heinrich, Congressman Harry Teague, and Congressman Ben Ray Lujan have signed and delivered a letter in support of universal broadband to the FCC. We'll be hearing that later. We're going to be hearing the letter a little bit later. So to this effort, we say thank you. Thank you for being digital inclusion champions. We also say thank you to the numerous organizations in New Mexico that stand with us today. The red and green Valentine hearts you see on the walls around you represent the digital inclusion pledges that have been signed by over 40 organizations in New Mexico. Each organization says yes to universal broadband. Each organization says yes to network neutrality. Network neutrality means that we want internet freedom. We want to be able to use the internet in a way that provides each of us a meaningful experience. Network neutrality maintains our self-determination.
That's right.
It is imperative that on this President's Day we support our current president, Barack Obama, who is a champion for universal broadband. We ask the FCC to support our president's request to make broadband for all. And while we know there are many, many broadband champions out there, the biggest broadband champion for communities of color, the one who says she is a voice for the voiceless, is FCC Commissioner Mignon Clyburn. Commissioner, New Mexico thanks you. Thank you for not forgetting us. Thank you for not wanting us to get left even further behind. So, the Media Literacy Project, Commissioner Clyburn, President Obama, the New Mexico Congressional Delegation, and the many organizations in New Mexico, what we want here today simply is media justice. While New Mexico is proud of our many rural dirt roads and our fancier interstate highways that keep our families and communities connected, when it comes to the internet, we do not want a dirt road. We don't want roadblocks.
That's right.
We want high-speed internet for all, and we want internet freedom.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for helping us to make that happen.
I'm Cia Martinez. I'm 16 and today I'm here representing KUNM Youth Radio and students of color in Albuquerque. Today we are uniting with the campaign Show Love for Broadband because we strongly believe in the need to connect our communities. Personally, I feel that internet access is vital for success in my education. Without internet, I would not be able to do research needed for my school papers and reports, and I would not have access to college information and applications. As a youth radio member, I use the internet to provide youth perspective on important community issues by blogging, and also to expand the youth voice through podcasts. By having broadband defined as a universal service under the Universal Service Fund, we are creating real access for all youth in New Mexico and in the United States. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I didn't really come prepared with a lot of comments, but I'm going to talk about a couple of things anyways. What Andrea was talking about in terms of the need for people to have access to information, I think is something is very basic. At the international level, it's recognized as part of the human rights of individuals throughout the world to be able to communicate and to receive as well as give information. And why this isn't recognized in the United States as an absolute civil right, repeat that, civil right of every person in this country is an abomination. We need to have that recognized. We need to force the issue to make everybody understand who's in public office or in the corporate boardrooms of the cable and telecom companies, that this is a civil right of everybody in this room and everybody in this country.
My name is Jaime Ugalde and I represent the Albuquerque Partnership. We are here today to show love for connected communities with universal broadband and network neutrality. Albuquerque Partnership members across all the gaps understand the deep impact that access to the internet has on their day-to-day lives. There is a widening digital divide throughout the country, and by protecting internet freedom, we are shrinking the digital divide and creating opportunities for historically marginalized communities to better their quality of life. Thank you.
This is a letter written dated February 4th of this year to the Honorable Julius Janikowski, Chairman of the Federal Communications Commission, and signed by all members of the delegation. Dear Chairman Janikowski, we are writing to urge the Federal Communications Commission to ensure that the National Broadband Plan, to be unveiled March 17, 2010, clearly supports broadband for all. We strongly believe broadband ubiquity can provide diverse economic and educational opportunities for all New Mexicans, particularly those in rural, geographically isolated communities. Over the last 10 years, the United States has gone from being a world leader in internet penetration to being ranked 15th or worse among developed nations. Recognizing this challenge, Congress instructed the Commission to develop a national broadband plan that includes a detailed strategy for achieving affordability of broadband service and maximum utilization of broadband infrastructure and service by the public. New Mexico ranks 46th among states in the percentage of internet users, according to one recent study. 30 of New Mexico's 33 counties are considered medically underserved. The large distances between New Mexico towns and cities require individuals in those communities to use the internet to access healthcare information and services, pursue higher educational opportunities, learn about economic and employment opportunities, and stay connected to families. We recognize how access to the seemingly infinite resources available via the internet can boost the capacity of New Mexicans to make informed decisions about issues which directly affect their lives. Yet ensuring the affordability of broadband service is also critical to making broadband truly available to all. Thank you for your consideration, and we look forward to seeing your response. Sincerely, and all the names of the delegation.